Alright, I'm going to show you in this video how to take an existing Google Slides presentation like this one and import it into Nearpod. So, first step, I need to make sure that my presentation is exactly the way I want it. That means if I have any changes to make or any corrections, I need to do that before I begin to import it into Nearpod, because once you bring it in the Nearpod, it is not going to be changeable anymore. So let's say I've got this one the way we want it. I'm going to go here to Nearpod and log in, go to my library, and I'm going to press the new presentation button. Okay, now I can go up here and rename this, and that's always a good idea. So once I've renamed it, I've got to bring in my new slides. Now I'm going to click Add Slide, and then I'm going to click Add Content. Now, this is where you got to watch out, because you would think that you would go to slideshow here, but that's not the case. That will make a slideshow that lets students browse through each slide on their own, which is not what we really want here. So we're going to say Add Slide. And so this brings up an actual slide where, we could type here and make our own content if we wanted to, but that's not exactly what we're trying to do. Instead, we're going to go down here to Image. Now, when you click Image, it's going to bring you a box and ask you where to go find your image. We're going to say Google Drive. And when our Google Drive window pops up, we're going to go look for our presentation that we have ready. In this case, it's right here. If not, I could type in the search window and find it. So it's here. I'm going to hit Select. And after a few seconds, it's going to start to bring that in to Nearpod. Okay, and you notice it says PDF added, and it's processing. Now this may take a while. This is a pretty big presentation. It has about 40 slides, so it's going to take a while. So it could take up to a minute, maybe even two. So I'm actually going to stop talking for a second, and I'll come back to you when the presentation loads up. Okay, and as you can see, it's loaded the presentation up. It's still processing a few of them, but that's okay. We can go ahead and look at it, and you can see that it's loaded up all my slides, and it's in the process of finalizing them. So once it's done, we have a completed presentation, and if we were to publish this and preview it, we would see that it will start out on the first slide, and then it'll let us go through each of the next slides. So this is how we would present it to the students. That's pretty much it. That is how you bring an existing Google Slides presentation into Nearpod.